Thanks for staying with us. So last week, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu inaugurated a 6-member panel of inquiry to investigate the cause of the collapse of the 21-story building in Ikoyi, Lagos. On the show today, we have with us the chairman, Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Lagos State Chapter, Town Planner Ayo Adejumo. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
So, what do you think should be the first step as this panel goes out there to, in fact, what should they do? How do they start the inquiry? What are the first steps you would say they should do, or would you advise? Or what should Nigerians expect from them as they begin to investigate this collapse?
The members of the committee, the investigative panel, were carefully selected by the governor in his wisdom. They know what to do, and we don't want to preempt. And actually, what they should first do, that I think as a town planner, is to, which is also one of the assignments of the panel, to find out the cause or the causes of the collapse. So as a panel, they will come together to find out, basically and professionally, the building that collapsed had an approval, development permits.
Yeah.
If it has, what number of floors was approved for the building? So these are the technicalities that the committee will look at.
Now that the owner died, unfortunately?
Now that the owner is dead, the panel, or let me say the government, knows what to do about that. In the sense that now that he's dead, if he had been alive, he would have been prosecuted, arrested and prosecuted. But now that he's dead, it's right. Very difficult, impossible
go ahead,
to really hold someone
responsible
for that.
One of the things that impeded rescue on this collapse site was access of road. Some people were saying that it was not wide enough for the kind of machines that would assist in rescue. What would the town planning as a group, what role would you have played in such location? Is it okay to have a location where access...
An apartment that will have so many, a building that will have so many apartments and the only access is one narrow road? Should that have been approved?
I've been to the site, and I can see that there's an exit at the back.
Okay.
So it's not only that road that we see now, maybe on TV, that provides access to the site. There's an exit at the back, which I believe will have been the alternative access to the property.
People have been suggesting different possibilities. Was it an earth shift? Was it poor materials? Was it negligence? From your own professional angle, what would you think was the cause of this entire collapse?
Well, I wouldn't want to say for now, so as not to preempt the investigative panel. But there are a lot of factors that could cause building collapse. Not really about this subject matter, but talking about building collapse generally, there are a lot of, even the two buildings
could collapse.
Yes.
If there's compromise in the building materials used, and of course, if adequate materials are not used, where the construction was supposed to take 20 bags of cement, and the developer or the contractor was trying to manage the resources, and they decide to use 10. It may cause the collapse of the building. And even if they have used the best of the material, but if quantity was not enough,
you said that they might find out from Alausa if they have the necessary approvals. Let's just imagine that box is ticked. They have all the approvals for 21 floors.
Yes.
What else could have gone wrong? Is it just the materials, or what could have happened that could cause this?
Yes, if it had an approval for 21 floors, then the collapse might have been from structural defect. From structural defect. Because having an approval for 21 floors did not say that the building should collapse. I've just said that even a 2-floor building can collapse if it was not properly constructed. Right. So for the fact that a 21 building, there are 25-floor buildings
around the area.
Around the area. 30-floor buildings are in Lagos of 15, 20 years old, and they did not collapse. So building does not collapse on paper. Because let me liken it to a situation whereby the road safety corps gives a driver's license, and the driver had an accident, and you want to say that they should query the road safety. Because when he wanted to get the license, he passed through the test, and he passed, and he was granted the license to drive. And if he had an accident, it's not the fault of the road safety. So it is the same thing. When town planning authority grants development permit to a structure, the building does not collapse on paper, as I said. So the construction, it is the construction that had effect, that had a defect.